Welcome back, guys. Just got back from a lovely holiday in the sun, and when we left, we were just coming out of the cold spell, the wind and the rain. Greenhouse was getting down to less than 5 degrees in the evening, so I think we've all been through it, and everything was growing really slowly. So we've come back to a nice bit of a, well, sort of a heat wave really, and there's quite a lot going on in the garden, and it's looking quite healthy. So what I thought today I'd do was show you around the garden, show you what's growing, the highs and lows, and there is some lows, but everything else on the whole I'm quite happy with. So we'll have a walk around. I'll give you a little bit of a mini tour of the concrete garden. And as you know, guys, everything in this garden is growing literally in pots or in about 10 inches of soil on the concrete. So I'll show you what you can achieve. Let's go and have a look. So first up, the wall planter. Wasn't too sure about this because it doesn't get a lot of sun, but I popped these Calibrachoas in and they've done really well. Even though it doesn't get a lot of sun, it still dries out, so I do have to water it every day. But they're looking quite healthy. I'm quite impressed with those. I think I'll do the same next year. The colours are amazing, and they seem to be thriving in here. So, and the good thing of these, you don't have to deadhead them. They're self-cleaning as well, so they drop off literally and look after themselves really. So yeah, happy with those. Basket tomatoes. These have literally hundreds of flowers on, and they're starting to get some fruit on now. Quite pleased with these. Again, you need to water baskets. I do them every day, but there's quite a bit of fruit on it, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of flowers. So I'm quite looking forward to the little tomatoes we get off this. I think this is a tumbling tom. So very happy with this one. The one around the corner is a little bit slow because it's in the shade all day. But I might actually alternate them every couple of days, I don't know. But pleased with how they've developed. It's become pretty evident that all of my saved petunia seeds are upright. So they won't be hanging down, but they're still quite pretty. So yeah, no trailing petunias, but plenty of uprights in the baskets. As you can see, these have gone absolutely crazy again this year. The Leucophrymums. I don't even remember planting these, but they put on such a spectacular display. I might have to divide this next year because it's getting too big. But they're absolutely stunning. That smell of nothing, but looks stunning. And I've got these dotted all around the garden, God knows how. But yeah, really happy with that display. Cosmea's just coming into flower now. Do like these. I bought this as a pot 2 years ago, and it's there's so many corms down there. I might have to divide this as well. I've got another one over there, but these do look nice when they're in flower. So really pleased with those, and they give a nice bit of height to the garden as well. Potatoes have all gone over now. Planted 29th of March, I believe, the first 2 buckets. And this was the experiment. I've done one in Spuds Galore fertiliser, and another bucket with just fish blood and bone. So it'll be interesting to see the yield on these. They're going to be coming out soon. I had a little delve around in there, there's some decent sized spuds, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. So we'll have them out probably in the next week or 2. Carrot box. I was initially quite worried about this because the germination was really slow and really poor, but they have come on, and I'm pleased to say every station now has a carrot growing quite healthily. So they're a lot slower than the ones in the carrot bed, but I'll show you that in a little while. But yeah, really pleased that we've got a result in every station. So hopefully we'll get some nice big carrots again this season. So, peppers. Took the decision to take these out of the greenhouse when I went away, simply because I didn't want them cooking in there and didn't want to rely on anyone to have to keep going in the greenhouse and watering. And they seem to have survived. Got some fruits on. I think these are the bullhorn mixed, so they're doing okay. Then got some in tiny little pots, but also got lovely fruit on as well, so should really repot these, I think. Cucumbers starting to go now. Again slow due to the weather, but we have got some fruits on. They seem to be all quite healthy. They're getting eaten a little bit, but nothing that they can't cope with now. And these are the Jogger F1 variety. And if you look just the other side of the tomatoes seem to be doing okay. Again, very slow, not very big, but they've got some first trusses forming and flowers, so they should be fine as well. And they are Crimson Crush, I believe. So yeah, quite happy with this bed at the minute. Nothing to worry about in here, and I think we'll have cucumbers in a few weeks. Climbing beans. I think I've got one solitary bean that's actually trying. This one here, it's been destroyed. This one here, gone. It didn't do very well at all. They just got annihilated straight away, but this one is trying. Hopefully I'll get a meal off it, you never know. And the ones in the bucket, they're all totally gone as well. So the beans this year are my absolute disasters and failures. I have got some more, but I'm in two minds where to put them. In the bucket, back in here, I don't know, because they're just going to get eaten again, so time will tell on that one. But yeah, the Blue Lake cobra beans, just eaten, and it's snails, not slugs, snails. So we'll see how the other ones get on. Broccoli, not looking fantastic. Not sure why. It's a different variety to what I grew last year. I had great success with overwintering Green Magic last year, as you saw in the videos. It is being eaten, but we do have heads forming. I'm not sure how they're going to turn out, but all in all, we'll see how they go. They don't look fantastic, but they're trying their best, let's put it that way. And the turnips in here, obviously, I've been taking the turnips already, and they've done fabulous. So mediocre, kind of pleased. We'll just see how they go. If they fail, they fail. That's what happens. Absolutely beautiful. Onions, really pleased. These are bulking up lovely now. And if you remember, I grew these from seed, I think in January, and they've done really well. They're really healthy. And none of them have bolted, so I'll definitely be doing onions from seed again next year. They all look decent. Got some really good sized ones in here. So all in all, pretty pleased. These are Vento sweet corn. I think this went in 2 weeks ago. Again, this is done really well. Seems to be holding its own. Quite strong plants. And I think there's a mixture in here of Incredible and Bountiful F1. But yeah, they seem to be holding their own. A bit more of this sunshine, and they'll be shooting for the sky. So quite pleased with both of these beds. And also in here we've got the kohlrabi, which is starting to shape up. And I've got a row of carrots in here that need thinning out. So quite pleased with the way they're going. They are getting eaten, but I think they're big enough to cope with it. Never tried kohlrabi before, so it'd be interesting to see how they develop in such a short bed. So yeah, quite pleased with those. In the mini bed, we've got the little gem lettuces. I've been taking these because we've been eating salad. They've done really well in there. And the Kroll spring onions. These are a lot slower than the white Lisbons. They taste okay. I've been taking some, but at the minute I'm undecided because they don't seem to bulk up very quickly. I might have actually sowed them in 2 thicker bunches, but we'll take them anyway. And I'm going to leave them in a bit longer and just see if they do bulk up any better. So undecided on these, but they're growing healthy enough. So I couldn't get the white Lisbons to germinate. This is why I tried a new variety, but they're healthy enough salad onions. So we'll see how we go on those. And still got the grapevine in the corner, in a pot, because I've really undecided where to put it, or more to the point, got nowhere to put it. And it's actually got grapes on it, I don't think it's them. But yeah, so that's still sitting in a pot, doing its thing. Happy days. Small strawberry bed. Hundreds of runners. But they are producing, I think there's 2 different types in here, because these ones are flowering later. And we're taking strawberries off of these ones, so I'm not sure of the varieties. But yeah, I'll probably take a few runners. But there's a nice big juicy one in there, I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, they seem to be growing okay in there. So we'll see if these ones here, the later ones, produce anything decent. I'm not sure how old the plants are, to be honest. But as long as they're producing some fruit, I don't really mind. Ooh. I'll have that before the woodlouse have it. Delish. Carrot and parsnip bed. This is the only bed in the garden that's got any depth to it, really. The bed is 50 centimetres high, but 2/3 of it has got soil underneath it. Really pleased with this. The parsnips, I didn't think were going to germinate at all, and we've virtually got every station full. And the carrots are just doing amazing. They've got some good sized carrots in them already, probably ready for taking, but I've still got some to eat, so I'm not going to be taking them yet. But obviously when I do, I'll show you. But yeah, the parsnips, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they come out, because I've never grown parsnips before. And I've got a lot of this oxalis stuff everywhere, which is a pain. It just self-seeds all over the place. So I try and get as much of it out as I can, when I can. Try and catch it if you've got it before it flowers. Otherwise it will just self-seed all over the garden. You'll have it in your pots, your wall baskets, everywhere. So yeah, all in all, really pleased with this. Just be excited to see, you know, what the parsnips look like when they're nice and fat, hopefully. Got my pot of leeks there, slowly but surely, and they'll be going in when the onions come out. And in this bed we've got the crackerjack marigolds. This is a chocolate cosmos, and a few more lettuces which are just about to go to seed, I think. I'd rather have more lettuce than not enough. And the tomatoes in the pots there, starting to get fruit. I'll show you that. Some fruit on there. Bit slower, but they're not in a lot of soil, and they were spares, so if we get anything off them, it's a bonus. The basket on the wall, again, more upright petunias, but quite pretty all the same. Just standing up. And at the back of the decking we've got a random hollyhock come up. I think it's a hollyhock, it looks like a hollyhock because it's quite tall and the flowers are quite big. But again, they self-seed. I don't know where it's self-seeded from because I've not seen another one around here. And the back border is just completely white. I think the Rudbeckias are struggling a bit this year because I think all these leucanthemums and this fever stuff, I think somebody said it was called, in the middle, it's just really taken over. So we have got a few Rudbeckias coming up. Got a few down here. Just starting to come through. But the other side, I don't think they're doing a lot because they're just getting crowded out. There's a few at the back trying their best. So yeah, the border is predominantly white this year currently, and the old gazinias, I need to deadhead those, and the crackerjack marigolds just starting to flower. So all in all, guys, quite pleased. I don't think there's a lot else to show you. I've got a few more lettuces over there, they're just about going to seed. And obviously the grapevine in the greenhouse is going quite mad. So it's quite warm in here, but it's growing, and it's right up to the roof now. So hopefully next year we'll get some fruit. I think this is a later fruiting variety, so it might even try and produce this year, but I won't be taking any off it. I'll just be looking after it, pruning it back this year, I think. So there we go, guys. I think that's about it. Not really a lot else to show you. I can't think of anything I forgot, but it's looking pretty healthy. Quite pleased with 95% of the stuff. Obviously the beans are a disappointment, but I have got replacements, and hopefully I can put them somewhere where the snails won't get to them. So that's it for this tour guide. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for liking, commenting and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Enjoy the sun, because we don't know how long it's going to be. See you soon, guys.